It's Week 16 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Sam Howell. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Falcons and the Giants, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gordon along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they had it easy last week. They jumped out to an early lead and then put it on cruise control from there.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Throwing, Love. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Coleman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
The rushing numbers for Pollard last week, 19 carries, 59 yards and a touchdown.
And he has 12 touchdowns on the ground this season, so you know he's a big part of their offense. They count on it, not only to score the touchdowns, but now they can play action, fake it to him, throw it out to the wide receivers, get it to other players who can also produce.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. Fourth down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Love looking to throw it. And he coughed it up. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. To the air again, Love. Swinging this out for Pollard. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Caleb Chason racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to McBride. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first-play sack, makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together? We might need to change it right now. That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Powell, he'll look to throw it. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Odafe Owe able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. Here's Presley Harvin now. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Giants offense and veteran Chris Godwin getting set for this next drive. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season. Currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Love now. Open man is Samuel, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Pollard will take it up the gut. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. So the completion good for just 3, and that'll make it second down. Here's Love. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Coleman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. On play action. Love to throw. That's dumped off to Pollard. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Going back to Love. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack.
Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
Love. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it. And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC.
The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Well, somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. In motion, the tight end.
Howell.
Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Howell.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
In motion comes the tight end left.
4th down. Howell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And once more, Howell back to the air.
And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Howell. That's laid out deep for Rice. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove it day for them.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. With a play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Robert Tonyan with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Giants going to take over again on offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They go bootleg. Love. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Already, he's topped 50 receiving yards in this first quarter, and he's got a first down. He's one of the bigger receivers in the game, CD, and his size that time certainly helped against double coverage.
Yeah, you're still at a little bit of a disadvantage when you're going against multiple defenders when they're trying to double you and sometimes triple you. But you're exactly right. With his build, he could minimize that disadvantage, and he more than held his own and hauled that one in right there.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Godwin, the motion man. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. You talk about this Falcon defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Off the play fake, Love. Forced out to his left. And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Dancing to his left. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run with Pollard. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants have retaken the lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Falcons offense and Sam Howell set to go once more. And he's putting together a remarkable season. Currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Throwing here, Howell.
Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
And Howell will throw it. That goes out wide to Murray.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Howell down to throw it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
On 1st down, Murray. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good 1st step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll give up the gut for Murray. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the 32-yard line.
Another run for Murray on 2nd down.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Again, it's Murray. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
He's going to drop this one down for Murray.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Howell.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A first carry here for Kene Nwangu.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Touchdown! Latavius Murray from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT.
And that makes it 14-10. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the Falcons score to cap it off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw now, here's Love.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
First down, Giants.
Pollard gets it off the option. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll run forward with Pollard. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Up the middle, Murray. James Bradbury there to make the tackle.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Back to throw. Howell. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
They run from the shotgun with Murray. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Second down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go with Murray again. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
10th carry of the game now. Murray. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They're going to run it with Murray. Able to slither by. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Howell, he'll look to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to throw.
Howell. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2 at the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw. Howell. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Robert Tunyon
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it was Robert Tunyon capping it all off on the touchdown grab. And able to get this out to the 25. The Giants offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
And our attention here turns to Latavius Murray. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Howell. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
From the gun on third down. Howell.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Love now. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Love from the gun.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Love looking to throw it. Goes right back to McBride.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Throwing. Love. That is caught.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Open man is Samuel, complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Now 2nd and 5.
Love.
And returns it right back to Samuel.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now Love.
Pass to the right, and he's got McBride.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Working out of the gun. Love.
And that one incomplete as it breaks a string of 8 straight pass completions. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Curtis Samuel, as the first half is winding down.
And the Giants are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-17. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a gain of 6, and that will be the final play of this first half. So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Some critical games going on as teams fight for those final playoff berths. Let's get you around the NFL here in a busy Week 16. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And it's the Cardinals who are out in front as that game draws closer to halftime. The Cardinals trying to finish that one off and claim victory. From there, we head up to MetLife Stadium to check on the Jets. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting L.A. Rams. 2 touchdown passes there for Jared Goff. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Javonte Williams, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. We just watched a fine first half from quarterback Sam Howell. He threw a first quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
The Giants offense and running back Tony Pollard set to go back to work. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
There's Samuel adding to his big game.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now,
as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return.
And it will be Falcon football. Now they go play action with Howell.
Rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. A shotgun handoff. This is Murray now. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
Here's Howell.
And that is incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Here's Pollard again. Down inside the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Running right, it's Pollard.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
53 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Atlanta regains possession of the football. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Carries piling up. It's Murray again. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the
They'll try to right side with Murray. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Blankenship's kick is good. And that will tie us at 24 all.
So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, our field goal is going to be enough because, as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And out across the 25 to the 27. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. A short one here, caught by McBride.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. From the gun on third down. Love. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
Operating from the gun. Love.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Coleman, the man in motion right. Play action this time with Love. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Leonard Floyd, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A handoff. It's Murray. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
That ball caught. It's Rice. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a give. This is Murray. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Off play action. It's Howell.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Howell.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
Adafe Owe picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And out will come the offense as they take over.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 2.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
A quick pass here to Godwin.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. To throw now, here's Love. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Love now. That's complete to McBride.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
Love looking to throw it.
That's Samuel, caught left side.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. They will throw again here with Jordan Love.
He gets it to Thomas. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Throwing. Love.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Second down and goal. Love. He's got McBride here over the middle.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So a little extra time to ponder this third and goal as we played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Love. Goes right back to McBride.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Gay's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 25-yard line.
A 20th carry coming up now for Murray. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back to throw. Howell. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A give up the gut for Murray. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
At the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Murray. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
Howell down to throw it. To the sideline and incomplete.
The Falcons send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Now Love.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Pass to the right, and he's got McBride.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Love will try with his legs.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive. But sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose. And just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
In motion left, Godwin.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? Great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Now Howell.
Over the middle, that's caught by Rice.
And the Falcons are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Falcons have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. From the pistol, here's Elliott. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Here's Love. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Love. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. Now a 2nd and 6. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. 2nd down and 6 now. Up the middle, Murray. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And Howell will throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Falcons 31.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10.
On 1st down, Murray. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Wide open receiver complete. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Throwing here, Howell.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to go out extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Murray.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Now, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up. Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
Throwing to start the drive.
Love. A quick throw there is incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Off the play fake, Love.
Short throw there, caught by Thomas.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's able to get it to Coleman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Now Love.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And a short gain down to about the 33. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 10th carry now for Elliott. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Gay knocks this one through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by a field goal, 1:12 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Howell to throw.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Here's Howell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Back to throw.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. Here we go. This is 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and